soon as I sat down, a bus has decided to stop right outside. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be filming a little bit of everything. Actually, I wasn't planning on doing like a what I got for Christmas video or a haul or anything like that. That just didn't really appeal to me until I saw Estes or Estee Lalonde or Essie Button. I feel like I'm in that generation who is always going to know her as Essie Button. But she actually did one that was a lot more sort of casual, a lot more chatty. She showed some things that she got for Christmas, she showed some things that she's bought since Christmas and stuff, and I just really liked that way of doing it. That was a really good video to watch in my opinion, so I thought that I would kind of do my own one and show you some of the things that I got for Christmas, some of the things that I bought in the sales, and some just extra little bits and pieces that I've been collecting over the past month or so. One of the downsides to the fact that I wasn't going to do a what I got for Christmas video is that I've pretty much used all of my presents, so some of them aren't looking that great. They've kind of got like writing in the books. I've got like all my candles are half burnt. I've used the lip products. I've used pretty much everything. In a way, I think that's quite a good thing as well, because obviously I have used everything so I can give my opinions on it. So one of the first things that I got for Christmas was this. This is a Clinique Whole Lot of Chubby moisturising lip balm set. You actually get 5 chubby sticks in this, and I really like the chubby sticks. So inside you get one kind of regular chubby stick where it's in Curvy Candy. You get one chubby stick Intense, and that is in Mightiest Maraschino. You get one chubby stick Baby Tint, which is in Poppy Poppy. You also get a cheek one as well, and that is in Apple. That's a really nice colour, and I swatched that kind of on the day, and it's just a really nice kind of neutral pink. You also get one of the eyeshadow tints as well, if I can get it out, and this is in Bountiful Beige, and again that's a really nice colour just for sort of everyday. It's very subtle on the lids, you can build it up. I was so happy when I got this. I absolutely love the chubby sticks. I did have to order another one of the baby tints because the little one that came in my kit was already snatched when I got it, so that was a little bit of a bummer. Sticking with the lip theme, and this is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing today. It is the Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in the shade Boy. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen this. I couldn't not Instagram a Chanel lipstick. I've never owned a Chanel lipstick before, and there's just something so luxurious about them, and it just looks beautiful. It feels beautiful on the lips. I don't like the flavour of it, if you can call it a flavour, like the kind of scent of it. That does wear off within a couple of minutes of applying it anyway. It's not something that you can taste throughout the day, and the colour is just so pretty. From my mum and dad, I got the Kiehl's fragrance. This is in Fig Leaf and Sage, and I put this on my list, I think, this year. I have got the Kiehl's Orange and Lychee fragrance, I think that's what it's called. I feel like Kiehl's fragrance is one of those things that don't really get any attention, but they are such beautiful scents. This one is obviously figgy, it's very warm, it's very sort of deep, a little bit musky. It could be used as a unisex scent. I didn't actually know that to begin with. Obviously any scent can pretty much be unisex anyway. You can definitely imagine a man wearing this as well as a woman, and that is definitely the kind of scent that I go for. The only thing that I will say is that they don't last particularly well if I spritz them onto my skin. I tend to have to spray them onto my clothes, maybe a little bit into my hair or something if I want the scent to really last throughout the day, although I do find that I have to do the same thing with Jo Malone. In fact, these probably last a little bit longer than Jo Malone or me. They just go in seconds. The final beauty thing that I had to mention, I have already used this in video. I think I used it in my everyday get ready with me video. I actually bought this myself, but I bought it using mainly Christmas money that I got quite early, so I bought it before Christmas, if that makes any sense at all. But it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. This was the only palette that I took with me. I went for 3 weeks back down to my mum and dad's house over Christmas, and this was literally all that I took. I can't even open it. This was literally all that I took for powder, blusher, bronzer, highlighter, everything. The only face palette that I took, and I'm in love with it. I'm still in love with it. I still get kind of excited every morning when I use it. I used to fuse light every single day. I always have done anyway. The bronzer is really nice. It's definitely got more of a shimmer in the pan, and I actually find that once it's dusted over the skin, if you just use a really light touch, that doesn't come across as being too kind of sparkly. It just gives the skin a nice warmth. The two blushes are absolutely gorgeous. I haven't tried an ambient lighting blusher until I used this, and the one that I always really wanted was Mood Light, which you get in the little corner here. That has definitely been my most used blusher of the moment. I'm still experimenting with it, I'm still playing around with it, but it's just so beautiful. I was actually quite surprised with how much I love this next thing. It is a Yankee candle. I think it's one of the large ones, but this is in the fragrance Egyptian Musk, and it is unlike anything that I've ever smelled before, but it is so beautiful. I probably had this lit for about maybe like 15-20 hours. I tend to light it most evenings, just if I'm kind of sitting watching TV and winding down a little bit before bed, and I've barely used any of it at all. It's really fresh. Again, as the name suggests, it's obviously quite musky, and it's just different. I know that there are some that are kind of staples that everyone talks about, everyone's heard of, and this isn't one that I've ever heard anything about. Sticking with the fragrance theme, and this is another one that I've kind of ruined for myself because I have used it because I wasn't planning on doing this kind of video, but this is the Orlakili Fig Tree Mini Candle and Diffuser Set. As you can probably tell, there is a bit of a trend going on. I absolutely love fig. I think I wrote that on my Christmas list and just said kind of anything fig scented is way up my street. I think it is the most beautiful scent, especially for around the home. The diffuser and the candle both smell quite powerful. Sometimes I find that brands that aren't kind of traditionally known for doing fragrance, when they do come out with candles and things, they can be a little bit too soft and you can't really get the smell kind of going around the room or going around the house. But this you definitely can. It is such a cute little thing, and I really like the box as well, but obviously I can't fit that on. This next one is a little bit out there. I just had to show it. It is my mug that is from Kidston. I got this again for Christmas, I think, and I just think it's really cute. I really like penguins. It kind of ties in with the next thing as well. I got these slippers which were from ASOS. These were on my Christmas list as well, and I absolutely love them. They perfectly tie together my two main passions in life, and that is loungewear and penguins. I absolutely love both of those things, and I just think these are the cutest little slippers. I'm not a big fan of Boxing Day sales. I don't tend to go shopping in the sales very often, just because I find that it's a little bit mad. When I was younger, my auntie would always say that things that were in the sale were in the sale for a reason, and that's kind of stuck with me. I did make one small purchase, and it's these boots. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, then you will have seen me talk about them. They were from Urban Outfitters, and I think the RRP was about £90. And I got them for 45, so yeah, it must have been £90 because I think they were half price. And I am just so in love with them. They do have a little heel to them, but they are definitely more of a kind of everyday boot, and I tend to wear them with like black skinny jeans and like my big scarf and stuff, and just wrap myself up. My only other sale purchase was again from Urban Outfitters. They had these by the till, I think, when I went to pay for the boots, so I just picked one up, and it's just this little notepad. I'm not into the whole kind of marble trend, or I'm not really even that much into stationery, to be honest, but I just think it's really pretty. It's now my blogging notebook. It's where I keep kind of all of my like ideas and stuff. I tend to do spider diagrams because I'm officially 12 years old. The last couple of things that I really quickly want to show are books. The first one is Face Paint by Lisa Eldridge. As soon as Lisa Eldridge kind of announced that she was doing a book to do with the history of makeup, I knew that it was going to be up my street. I absolutely love makeup, obviously. I love all things beauty related, and I also absolutely adore history, especially social history, and this is obviously falls into that category. I'm pretty much at the end of it now. It is more of a coffee table book, I would say, but it's one that I've read kind of cover to cover. I absolutely love it. I would highly recommend it if you were into kind of beauty, makeup and that sort of thing. Lisa Eldridge, I think, is just so knowledgeable about it, and she puts everything across in a way that just makes it so interesting. The last book that I got is this one. It is Wet Dog by Sophie Gammond. Basically inside it's just pictures of dogs when they come out of the bath. This one was from my boyfriend's family, and there's a little bit of a kind of running joke because basically my boyfriend's family have a dog. She's called Lily. She is a little Jack Russell, and she is the most beautiful thing in the world. I am absolutely in love with her. She is by far probably my favourite member of the entire family, including my boyfriend. When they give her a bath, I am known to be a little bit kind of creeped out by her when she's wet. I don't really like dogs when they're wet because they're so fluffy and so big and so like cuddly, and she is just a big ball of fluff. And then obviously when they're in the bath, their eyes go all bulgy, they go all skinny, you can see all the spots like on their skin and stuff. I don't know, just wet dogs creep me out a little bit. So as a result, they bought me a book of wet dogs and I absolutely love it. I haven't actually looked through it in much detail yet. Maybe that's something that I might sit and end up doing tonight, but they're just so cute and it's definitely got me over my phobia of wet dogs just a little bit. So that is pretty much everything. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and I will see you guys soon. Bye!